Hey mama, if you're listening to this, you might be carrying a secret that feels too heavy to speak out loud. You look like you got it all together, you serve at church, maybe you even lead a Bible study. You smile when you drop off the kids, but no one sees the other side of you, the one that comes out behind closed doors. At home, you are a completely different person. You yell, you explode, you scream at your kids, sometimes in their face. You tell them to shut up. You grab them too harshly. You throw things across the room. You smack them in anger, twist their ears, spank them in rage, and immediately after, you are hit with a tidal wave of shame. You cry alone in your room and you whisper, "God, what is wrong with me?" You feel scared and disgusted by your own reactions. You're terrified that someone might find out. You wonder if your kids would be better off without you. You feel unworthy, broken, and too far gone to be redeemed. You try to fix this on your own. You listen to podcasts, parenting books, download freebies, but nothing changes. You keep falling back into the same patterns, and it feels like you are stuck in a cycle that you can't break. You don't trust yourself anymore, and if you're honest, you are afraid of who you've become. But here's the truth, Mama. You are not beyond hope. You're not alone, and with God's help and the right support, you can change. I'm Elizabeth, a mom of 4 and an anger management coach for Christian moms. And inside my Calm Christian Mom coaching program, I guide women just like you through a powerful transformation. This isn't shallow behavior management. We go deep. We address your triggers, your stress, your mindset, your nervous system, and the spiritual root behind your patterns. We invite God into every layer and walk hand in hand towards healing. In just 12 weeks, you can become a completely different mom, unrecognizable. One who leads with patience, not panic. One whose children feel emotionally safe around her. One who cultivates peace. This summer, I'm offering a Calm Mama Strategy Session, a powerful 15-minute one-on-one coaching session designed to help you uncover the root of your anger and receive spiritual, emotional, and practical support. It's your chance to experience what coaching is like with me before diving deeper into ongoing support. If we both feel like the full program is the next right step, we can talk about what that looks like for you. You don't have to keep living like this. Your family is worth healing, and so are you. Use the link in the show notes to book the Calm Mama Strategy Session. Mama, if you feel like you are a hot mess, that you're just falling apart at the seams, you are drowning in overwhelm, and constantly every day everything feels so stressful, you are just running on empty from morning until night, you have nothing more else to give. Also, you feel that you can't even have time to take care of yourself. Your hair's a mess, your face is a mess, your clothing and your outfits are a mess, you feel frumpy, you just feel blah. And you're like, is this all there is to motherhood? Is that really it? Today, I want to share with you 5 reasons you might be feeling like a mess and feeling like a hot mess, and something that you can actually do about these things. Because there is this Maslow's hierarchy of needs. We all want to become like a better version of ourselves and grow into the woman that God is calling us to be. Well, if the bottom layer of your basic needs are unmet, you're not going to be able to focus on the things that help you become a better version of yourself, like the mindset kind of work and things that I teach in my coaching program. And so when I do start working with moms that are interested in actually making changes in their life and feel like they are ready to step into actually doing something about them feeling like a hot mess, feeling like they're miserable in motherhood, feeling like they're reacting and screaming all the time, we always start with the basic. And we start with your basics, addressing your needs, and we go up from that. And I'm going to start sharing with you 5 reasons why you feel like you are a hot mess. Number one, you have unmet needs. And that means you are sleep deprived, you're skipping meals, possibly because you're just overscheduled, you have too much going on, and we'll touch on that as well. Maybe you have poor phone boundaries and that's why you're not getting enough sleep, or you just don't even see the value of it. You're like, oh, I'll sleep when I'm dead. Have you ever heard of that? Like, or I'll rest when, my kids are out of the house. Well, sleep deprivation and not eating meals and having your blood sugar low, all of that is actually a threat to your survival. And your brain perceives that as a threat. And so when your brain perceives that as a threat, it's taking its energy to focus on that. And it's not taking its energy to emotionally regulate. And you will notice you are overreacting and lashing out in anger, frustration, and yelling a lot more when you have unmet needs. It's also possibly because you just don't value yourself enough. You see that your family, your kids, your spouses, everyone is more important than you, and so you don't take care of yourself. And what I want you to remember is that you are important too. It's not that your family doesn't matter and that you should put yourself above everything. No, it's that you matter too, and you are important too, and you are literally the most important person in your children's lives. And if you don't take care of yourself, who's going to take care of them? And number one reason why you feel like a hot mess is because you literally have unmet needs. And you're just running kind of on empty with the basics. Number two is you are overscheduled. You're overcommitted. You've said yes to too many things. And you feel like you have to do it all and say yes because you feel bad saying no and you feel uncomfortable saying no. So you say yes, and then you have too much on your schedule and you have too much going on and you're going from one thing to another and you're rushing. You're going constantly without a little break even in between. You barely even have any time to go to the bathroom, and that leads you to you feeling like a hot mess all the time because it leads to point three, you're running late all the time. If you are overscheduled, you're gonna be running late constantly, and you also feel like you just can't fit everything in your schedule because you said yes to too many things. Maybe you wake up at the last minute and that's why you're running late, but you just have so much going on that it's leading you to feeling like a hot mess. So number one is unmet needs. Number two is being overscheduled. And number three is running late. So when you are overscheduled, you just feel overwhelmed and you don't have time to take care of yourself. And that's why you feel like a hot mess. When you are overscheduled and overcommitted, you will run late constantly and you feel like a hot mess because you're just running late. There's no space in your days, white space to just be, to go use the bathroom, to have a moment to breathe, to allow space for your kids to be kids and have a hard moment. You're constantly rushing them. You're making them hurry up all the time, and you're feeling frustrated that they're having a meltdown, and then you're overreacting in anger, and it all is connected. Oh, add to that you're hungry and sleep deprived, and you feel guilty that you're running. It's a recipe for disaster. Number four is not asking for help. You feel like you have to do everything yourself. It's a mindset block. It's a belief that you have in your mind that maybe came from childhood, maybe from somewhere else, but you believe that asking for help means it's a sign of weakness. I shouldn't ask for help. That means I'm not able to do it all. And what does that mean about me? And so you feel like you have to do everything yourself. You don't delegate. You don't delete, you just take on more, and everything you take on means you need to manage it. And you're managing too many things, and you are just stretched too thin, and you feel like a hot mess. Now you can see that they're all kind of related. All these things, they're all related, right? Number one is you have unmet needs. Number two, you are running late. And number three, number two is being overscheduled. Number three is running late. Number four is not asking for help. And number five is you think it's a badge of honor for you to feel like a mess. Well, a good mom, she does all these things, and this is how she is. She's a mess, right? Because she's doing all the things. And what would you be if you're not a hot mess? What would that mean about you? Because in your mind, a good mom says yes to all these things. She does all these things. She takes care of everyone else besides herself. So you stay stuck because you have this mentality that it's a badge of honor to be a hot mess. That means I'm a good mom because I'm a hot mess, because I do all the things for everyone. And, you see reels on Instagram, maybe you see it in movies and stuff like that. This mom that's overcommitted, that's running late, that's doing all the things. Guess what? All of that is increasing her stress hormone and increasing her stress levels. And that directly contributes to you reacting with your kids and yelling and raising your voice and screaming and even to mom rage. And so when I work with mamas in my coaching container, for the first 6 weeks, we work on proactive help. We touch on things like this. We work on asking for help, on reducing commitments. I teach you the tools, what to do when you're running late, and so you don't run late on a regular basis, how to meet your needs, how to overcome those mindset blocks. I teach you all these things before we even get to learning about managing anger. And the mamas that go through my program, even 6 weeks in, they see massive results in how they feel and how they handle emotions, because we're doing everything we can to proactively support you ahead of time. So if you actually feel like you're a hot mess and you're ready to do something about it, and you don't want to stay in this, I have a 12-week coaching program that is designed for you. If you feel like you're a mom who's constantly screaming and yelling at her kids and losing her cool and maybe feeling actually out of control, like your anger is controlling you, you say and do hurtful things in anger, and you're ready to do something about it, my 12-week coaching program, Calm Christian Mom, was made just for you. It's a step-by-step process, how to support yourself and overcome anger with God's help. We're not just doing this on our own. This is not just you and me. We're inviting God into the process of doing this. If this is something that is speaking to you and you're a mom who's ready to implement and make changes, then this is for you. If you might be thinking, well, this sounds great, but I don't have the time for it because I'm already overscheduled and overcommitted. You're right. You are overscheduled and you are overcommitted, probably. And we find the time for things that matter to us. And when you do join my coaching container, we do an audit of your life and of your schedule. And we look at things and commitments that are not serving you, that is draining the life out of you, that are contributing to you feeling overreactive. And we take a look at that and we delete some of those and we delegate some of those. So you're not stretched so thin anymore. So you have space in your days to decompress and recharge in a way that's truly life-giving to you. So I want to tell you this. You have time for things that matter to you. You find time for things that matter to you. For example, right now, if one of your kids ended up being in the hospital and had to stay there for 3 weeks, you would find the time to go there and be with them. Why? Because it's a priority and it matters. You would say no to things that don't matter and you would say yes to what does. So we find time and we create time for things that matter to us. And that is why I'm telling you that if you choose to work with me, it's a commitment. This is not for everyone. This is for moms that are truly ready to make some changes, that are ready to invest into themselves, because it's an investment into the whole family. And the whole family benefits from them investing into themselves. Your family benefits if you are thriving. Nobody benefits in your home when you're running on empty. And nobody suffers when you take care of yourself and you prioritize yourself and you invest into yourself. Investing, that would be with time, with resources, with commitment. Why? Because you matter, and the way you feel matters, and the way you feel impacts the rest of the family. You are here and you're feeling stuck.
And you're here because you've tried doing things on your own. Maybe you've bought courses, maybe you've listened to podcasts, maybe you've read books, and you're still here. You're still feeling stuck. My program is a step-by-step guide, and I am with you every step of the way. I guide you with weekly coaching calls, and you have access to me Monday through Friday via Voxer, a voice messaging app where you message me and I respond within a couple hours. My friend, I'm here to support you every step of the way. If you ever bought courses and you didn't stick with them and you did not complete them, this is not it. This is completely different. There's so much accountability. There's so much support and so much guidance. You will finish my program and you will see massive, massive changes in your life. So if this is something that you're interested in the show notes, scroll down. There's a section right there that says book a clarity call. Yes, book a clarity call with me and invest in yourself so then you can be the best mom that you can be for your kids. Because this is what your kids need. A mama who's thriving, a mama who's happy, who's emotionally stable, a mama who's calm and patient. This is literally a gift for your family. So if this is calling your name, book a clarity call with me. I cannot wait to connect with you, friend. And until next time.
Hey mama, do you find yourself snapping over the smallest things, like spilled milk or constant whining, then feeling horrible afterwards? If you're tired of losing your temper and you want to show up with more patience, I have something for you. It's a free training called How to Be More Patient with Your Kids so you're not screaming over spilled milk. Inside, I'll walk you through 10 simple things you can start doing today to become a calmer, more Christ-like mom, even on the hard days. To get it for free, just leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts and send a screenshot to hello@emotionallyhealthylegacy.com. Or if you'd rather skip the wait, you can grab it right now for just $27. The link is in the show notes. Let's help you become the peaceful, patient mom your kids need.